Welcome back to the Leewood podcast. Jolt and Joe DeLuizio here back in studio, joined alongside the one, the man, the myth, the legend, the commish, Silvio De Salvatore. Sil, how are you?
Dude, I'm good. Happy Friday. What's going on? Getting a little cold. I don't know if it's, I'm doing the extracurricular activities at home, you know what I mean? Where my mouth's a little clogged, my nose a little clogged, you know what I mean?
Yep, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Dude,
How you feeling?
I'm doing all right. I got back pain. I feel like I'm a 90-year-old man.
Dude, we're getting old, man.
It's 2019, so I tried this new thing called working out again, and I don't think it's working.
Are you trying to be like Nico?
No, definitely not. Too much testosterone there.
Yeah, it's way too much.
We'll get into that a little bit later. So, yeah, I feel...
he looks good. His arms look good.
Yeah, he looks great.
So does Dom. Honestly,
Dom got big.
Before we start, talking basketball, what is Manhattanville doing? They're juicing them. I'm sorry.
Dude.
They are taking that good shit.
I don't know what they're taking. I don't know what pre-workout, post-workout they're taking, what they put in their shakes. But I need some of that.
Yeah.
Because Dom Arena's arms.
Nico, Jack Bramswig, Brian Haggerty looks bigger. These kids are all juicing for Leewood. It's crazy.
It's unbelievable. And that, we could dive into this as the season progresses, but we may have to start testing.
Honestly, I think we should start drug testing. Because I think it's going to come down on us if we don't, and our guys, are having bigger arms than people that are competing.
RJ has huge arms, but RJ is natural.
He's natural.
I've seen RJ work.
Nico's got ripple effects from his bicep to his forearm. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, me neither. It makes no sense. But
it does translate on all his technicals.
Exactly. That is a direct correlation.
And Dom too.
Yeah, Dom's been testy too.
Yeah.
You know what? Now there's got to be some type of test booster or something.
Yeah.
Something's got to be.
Something's going on.
Something's
going on, and I think we literally just figured it out.
Yeah. So boys, you're caught.
We're gonna
Busted.
get you.
We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you, and we're gonna get you off the court if you keep it up.
So what else?
Dude, how was your holiday?
Dude, it was good, man. I relaxed. I did nothing. I didn't drink. My mom was so proud of me. She, I came over for Christmas Day, not hungover, throwing up downstairs, and she was just really happy.
Were you the only one that showed up not hungover?
Or
in
a sober state?
Yeah,
because everyone else was smacked.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
My aunt, my grandma, just all blazed out of their mind.
You need that, though, sometimes.
Yeah, you do.
You need to relax for the
Blake.
holiday.
And the list goes on.
Any New Year's resolution?
Dude, I just want to hang out with you more, but you haven't let that happen.
Me? You should talk to your other friends about that.
But quick thing before we start going. Christmas Day, I'm not going to say the joke, but there was a big fight at my dinner table between Mason and my grandmother. Got a little excessive. I still don't think they're talking.
And rightfully so. I'm not going to get into details because it may or may not have been somewhat graphic on behalf of what Mason said to his grandmother. And I am full support in Baba, and Mason should no longer be part of the family, honestly.
I don't know if he's I don't know.
There should be some type of serious ban here between the two of them, because that was just unbelievable.
Let's be honest. His stats are, you could see they're dictating, he's just not all there.
Oh yeah, there's something
missing.
There's something missing, something mentally going on in his
He's
head.
a beta too when he has a girlfriend. So he's got a girlfriend now. He kind of sucks. Gives RJ 9 rebounds. I'm pretty sure you can call anyone on Minky. It probably had literally 14, 15 rebounds.
Or all of
our rebounds. So whatever shots that Minky missed, RJ got the rebound.
And I'm not surprised that the book is kind of messed up. We're talking about Mason, a kid who got yelled at by a mom in the stands.
Yes, that was funny. And you know what? She was right.
She is, because these stats
are wrong.
They're wrong. And Mason was on his phone while doing our game, and they're wrong. And I'm sure once he got off of his phone while he was doing the no-nonsense game, right? That was the no-nonsense game?
No, that was Baby Misfits.
Oh, yeah.
The Which I'm a big fan of. I love them.
Big fan, but...
I love Jason Rossi.
The man, the myth, the legend.
He's
another one.
He is.
I respect that so much. Going out there, wanting to have a good time, play some basketball, and just having a great time.
I mean, dude, I hope. First of all, I hope I live that. Like, probably like 20 years older. I mean, he looks great. I thought he was like 35, 30. I hope I'm doing it. Playing with my kids. I think it's a great thing.
I agree.
He's an idol of mine.
I agree. At the end of the day, though, Mason got yelled at. He stopped using the phone. Best stats of the game by far ever produced by Mason. We may have to suspend his phone during Leewood.
I think so, too. We should get one of those, like, boxes. Everyone has to throw their phone in there, except me and you.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Because you have to tweet from Dirt Bayless, and I have to tweet from Leewood.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, and we'll get right into that. I would like to formally announce I am not Dirt Bayless. Whoever is Dirt Bayless, you're doing a terrible job of trying to be me, but it's not me. Do you really think it's me? Seriously?
Seriously, no, I don't think it's you.
Okay,
I think
great.
it's too obvious. And I think it's too obvious for them to be considered it's me. Honestly, I think it's Blake, or I think it's Blois or Joey Cosenza.
See, I don't think it's
Or Mason.
See,
I mean, Mason's the biggest troll, so you have to put Mason in there.
Part of me really thinks that it may be Mason. Because exactly your point. He is the biggest troll. I don't think it's a Cosenza or a Belois because, I mean, it's not out of the realm. But that means somebody's feeding him information.
Belois is a wild card. Just texted me today. Ooh, what happened against Minkia? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I thought it was free. Blah, blah, blah. I go, we thought you were showing up. We played flat because we didn't see you there. That's what I told him. But I think he's still engaged in Leewood. He's trying to use like, I got a wedding to prepare for, this and that. So I think the Dirt Bayless account keeps him involved.
Okay.
Without actually being at Leewood.
Now, I'm going to give you another wild card, and it comes from a guy that hasn't been in Leewood for a while, similar to Belois. I think Dirt Bayless is Tony Panio.
Dude.
Holy
shit, I think you're right.
I think it's Tony because he still has an idea. I know he speaks to you. So maybe you're feeding him information. Maybe he's getting information from Mason. I know they have a relationship. I also noticed the account is talking about flag football. I know nothing about flag football, and all of a sudden
I think it's Tony.
All of a sudden I'm seeing tweets about the Pandas and still coming back and this and that. So something is starting to get a little fishy.
You know what? You're right, because I got a text yesterday. And it was like weird. It was like Mason, Tony replied back to back, and then Dirt Bayless replied. I think we got this down.
I mean,
it might be Tony.
I'm not saying it's definitely Tony, but there might.
But what about Blake?
I don't know. I don't think Blake. Listen, Blake never texted me.
Yeah.
And and this could be him bluffing because he's phenomenal at this. But he texted me saying, "All right, give it up. I know you're Dirt Bayless." I don't think he would be creating a new character. He is a character in himself.
You're right.
Why would he try to create somebody to overtake him and take his shot?
Joe, you're right. I agree.
Should I be a private investigator?
I think you should. I think that's your second job.
Dude, I think so too. That may not be a bad idea. All right, on to basketball because we just wasted 8 minutes, and I know you guys are probably like, all right, are they going to talk basketball or are they going to talk about the league? So let's get into the league. Let's start with the A division. Still, we're a few weeks in. Most teams have played 2, maybe 3 games the most, but I believe almost everyone has played at least 1 game. Out of the A division, what have you noticed so far?
Hand Down, Man Down came back the other day. They won in overtime against 808 Fast Break. They are athletic. They got the pistol, PD Slimback, double-double machine, 18 rebounds, 20-something points. Mike Chauvin, they're bringing the energy back. They had like a 4-year hiatus. They're back in the league. They had a big win against Brandon and Shane Carter's group. They helped. Delvon still had a great game, who I think is going to be a dark horse for the MVP in A. But Hand Down, Man Down is going to be a problem. And I think by far we thought TMT was like the Warriors in the league. No, the Golden State Warriors right now, and I'm talking about the 2016 Warriors, got them. And it's not even close. Got them, put up 107 points the other day. 3 guys almost had triple-doubles. They all came like 1 assist or 2 rebounds shy. If Vic shows up to every game, this team won't lose a game.
And they put up 100-plus points without Nick.
Yeah.
And I don't care what anybody says about Nick, his attitude, this and that.
He's a good score.
He's a good basketball player.
Yeah.
He's a good basketball player. They got that Steph Curry kid who just doesn't miss from 3.
Oh, Daryl. Daryl doesn't miss. Daryl has to be shooting 60% in this league from 3.
Since last year.
Since last year, 100%.
Since last year.
Dan McGorman's a good glue guy. And they got this new guy, Joe Davis.
Joe Davis, big guy.
Yes.
Could move real well and finish at the rim.
And
I liked what I saw from Joe Davis in his first game with Gotham.
This team is, honestly, I don't think TMT has a shot.
Dude, and I'm going to be honest.
And they looked, I don't know.
I watched TMT for the first time.
Nervous.
I'm a little nervous, and I'm not calling the Bronx boys out, but I may be calling you boys out. You don't look as powerful as you used to look.
Could be the first game, you know.
DeLuca comes back. Montella comes back.
They took a while off.
I don't know. I don't see them gelling right away.
Who looked good?
Dom
Jimmy
Arena.
Cassidy.
Dom
I
Arena.
love how Jimmy looked.
Jimmy, but here's the thing. Jimmy has been consistent.
Yes.
He's improved big time. But his role on that team has been consistent throughout the years. He's gonna be solid as always. John's gonna be solid as always. Dom is gonna be solid. I'm more concerned and interested in seeing how Ant Montella and DeLuca come back. It's been a while. They haven't. Now I don't know if they've played in the St. Clair's League or any other leagues together, but they haven't played in Leewood together, and it kind of showed in that first matchup.
It did. And who else in A? Primetime, Trees and Threes. They're 0-2. They had 2 tough losses, but something's got to turn because 2 losses could become 4 losses, and then you're
looking on the outside.
Yeah, you're looking on the outside.
But Trees will be there. I mean, again, tough couple matchups, tough couple breaks early on. Trees will be there.
What about your team? I mean, we're their kryptonite. Bronx Pigeons, Hawks. They're 2-0.
They are 2-0. But you know what? I can't get behind a Hawks team.
Yeah.
And the reason why is it's either they start off really well and then drop off, or they stink early on and get hot.
Yeah.
There's no in between with this team.
Yeah.
They added a few guys. I thought they had a bad loss in their last game, or did they pull it out?
They pulled it out.
They
were up 9 with a minute left.
But that's what I'm saying.
Tim McCauley took over
and
tied the game.
Yes, but that's exactly what I'm saying when it comes to the Bronx Hawks. 9 points with a minute left. That's a game over. Like, what are you doing? You got to win those games.
They really struggle with closing games out and just holding the ball and going to the free throw line.
Big time.
They turn the ball over. That's the thing where, Joe, even Minkia, we got our butts handed to them, but that's another team. They're up 10, they're up 12. Get good shots. They're jacking up threes. They're lucky the threes are going in.
Yeah, I mean,
because
shots
there's a lot of
65%.
teams in this league that don't know how to close games out, and Minkia is one of them.
And that's key, guy. I mean, I'm not saying go around and pass the ball and kill 30 minutes, but look for the good shot.
Yeah.
Don't just chuck up a three.
Not only we're becoming professional podcasters, we're also becoming professional breakdown analysts of basketball.
Yeah, and I don't know anything about basketball.
Yeah, no, but
you're
you're doing a great job right now. You're better than Jay Billis.
Thanks.
No problem.
I hope you heard that, Jay.
Yeah, so Pinto said he's free in about 15 minutes.
All right, so we get Fangas up on the line shortly. LFL, they're off to an 0-2 start, right?
I know, but I love them.
Yeah, but again, that's another team. Remember how they ended their season last year? They sneak into the playoffs. They go on a big win streak, and they come up short in the playoffs. But Pinto was able to gather this team, get them together, and it ended up working out just fine. Sil, before we get to that guest line, how about a little bit B action?
So B, let's just go to those standings real quick because
my
brain is fried.
Your brain is fried. The B division, we got no nonsense.
They're good. They're 2-0.
They're good.
Jared Rosenshine, I think he's the new guard. Jared Rosenshine.
Is he the short hair?
Yeah, he can shoot the shit out of the ball.
Yeah, this guy, you can't leave him open.
No, can't leave him open. They're 2-0. They've had 2 convincing wins. You know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about MCE real quick. Chauvin is doing such a good job with that organization. They were a joke the last couple of years. They're 1-0. They're talented.
They got this one guard.
He's really
I think
good.
He's number 4.
Yeah, he's good.
He's really good. He could definitely take over a game. And
click their team. Let's see their stat line.
Let's see this guy's name. I think
Rowan does a good job with stats.
Yeah, when he shows up. Well,
Yeah.
we got commercials here too now. Wow.
Yeah, should we call him out for a little bit?
Yeah,
Talk about him?
a little bit.
The kid, he said he was going to make 100% of the games.
Yeah, he's been at 0. Except
He's
for
been
the
one.
one,
But the one that he was at.
So the one that he had to play.
Two, because he got there for me one day.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Very reliable. Thank you, Rowan.
Where is he?
Right.
No.
Shobin with 23.
No,
though.
Shobin with 23. It's Sam Palakal.
Yeah, Sam. 13 points, 7 assists,
14 rebounds as a guard.
He does everything.
He does that. Yeah.
He does everything. And
dude, I think honestly, I hate to say this, like he might be the new Don Marino.
Yeah, I could see it.
Good-looking Indian guy.
Yeah,
like,
definitely. I could definitely see it.
You know, I'm tired of going after like the stereotypical Italian guy that we've been doing.
Yeah, no.
You know,
I think Sam's the man.
Yeah,
Sam's the man.
Sam's the man. I like this. Yeah, I'm gonna friend request him on Facebook in a little bit. It's gonna get weird. I don't think any of these kids are gonna listen to this, so it's gonna be good.
Probably not.
But I'm gonna give a little like low key. I'm gonna hit on him on Sunday.
You should.
Yeah.
You think you'll be freaked out?
No, but it's gonna be like deceivingly.
Okay.
Like, yo, Sam, wow, man, like you're looking good. Like, and I'm thinking about talking about basketball, but I'm really talking about him, like appearance wise. You know what I mean? That was good, right?
Shoot your shot.
Shoot my shot. I'm going to
shoot your
shot.
shot.
Leewood's about.
So then another team though, and we talked about. You mentioned it just a little bit earlier. Team Dirt just got blown out by Minkia, who. This is not another team similar to MCE, not the same Minkia that we're used to
we're
seeing.
Good. We're better than the Monstars, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I don't even know what the Monstars are. Who is that? What team?
No, Monstars are going from the A to the B. It's Kevin Cavaluzo and the boys.
Who?
Peter Cha-Cha. Oh, yeah, I don't know who they are.
Wait.
I know Kev. I don't know who Peter Cha-Cha is.
I've heard of Kev, but...
Yeah. No, me and Kev are back on good terms, but Peter Cha-Cha, Matt Kerrigan, I don't know.
I don't know.
Roster, it's those in one ear, out the other.
All right. So, I mean... We looked bad. We couldn't buy a bucket. RJ had all of our points basically.
Yeah.
It was overall a bad performance, but
yeah.
The reason why I want to talk about
the energy though. What do you think? I feel like there's life to this team.
We didn't like quit, which is good. Like we all cared. We were all there.
We look slow as shit, man.
Oh my god! But I think a big reason as to why we look slow is on the opposite side.
David Irons unbelievable.
I mean, this kid is so good. He crossed me up probably every time he had the ball, and I think my job was to make him not get the ball, but he still did.
Yeah.
He made every shot.
Every shot.
Outside, inside, just his ability to get to the rim, and just he like floats in the air. It makes no sense how easy he makes it look.
Yeah, it's almost impressive, to be honest with you.
It's really scary. It's really scary, and I'm kind of nervous about this Minkia team, and I usually don't say this. But him, you got the other tall guy who used to play for
Darryl. Darryl's a good player.
You got Darryl who shot lights out, and then Tuck. I mean, if he was in foul trouble, so he didn't touch the ball much. But when he gets going too, they got a little mini big three there with those three guys.
I agree. I got a new thing I want to start with you, and I'm missing one guy. We're gonna do every week top. Like the hype team of Leewood.
The hype team of Leewood.
They're not necessarily like the best guys, or they might not even have played, but they're part of an organization, and they give 110% energy throughout.
BBB Misfits? Is that the purple team?
No, that's Jason's team, Jason Rossi's team.
Oh, okay. Oh, who's the purple team?
The purple team. Oh, Grimace. They're terrible.
They're terrible, but they're a hype team. They try.
James Werner. He's number one on the list. Above Blake and John Franco, I thought.
Wow.
He's great. Confident. Like, dude, I'm telling you, I thought this team was going to be really good. Like, texted me, gave me things like, dude, honestly, I got a bunch of ringers. Like, we're going to fucking dominate the B. We're going to dominate the Knights. I'm like, dude, I like this kid. I see them in the first game. They get blown out. And I'm like, you know what? I like this kid even more. I like James even more because he's confident. And he's like me a little bit. Like, we're always delusional. You think you can beat everybody. Dude, they were so bad. They were so bad the first game. They played better the second game.
They would have lost to Team Dirt last year.
They might have. But I love his confidence and energy. He knows. Honestly, his Super Bowl is bigger than Super Bowl. Is beating the Knights.
And that's coming up.
He wants to beat Coach Bill.
That's coming
Alex
up.
Angelori.
And Alex is a huge hype guy, too.
Yeah.
Is he on the list? Did he make the list?
I think he's number 5.
Yeah, I think
Alex Angelori number 5.
I think you got to throw him on the list because he's always down to talk Leewood and he's always down to talk a little trash.
Yeah, it's good.
I heard there may be a little side cash, a few shekels on their matchup between the two of them. You know, a former Knight now leaves the team and now starts his own team. So,
we got Blake there, John Franco.
Of course,
they're tenured, but Adam Eddie.
Oh,
he has to be. I never seen someone talk so much shit to a ref and get away with it because they know, like,
I think they don't take him seriously because of
yeah.
how bad he is.
Exactly.
Like, if Adam was like Danny Rock, he'd be teed up.
But they look at him and laugh, and he's like, this guy's obviously kidding because he sucks.
Well, that's like when I tell, like, Jeff that, like, he looks good. Like, he doesn't tee me up. He just gets creeped out.
I think you like Jeff.
Who doesn't like Jeff?
No, you like him.
No,
okay.
Come on.
But what else? What else are we going to talk about here?
Is there another team in the B? Who's your dark horse in the B right now? I know it's early, but, like, they're kind of playing but...
Like, no one's talking about them?
No one's talking about them.
New York Hawks.
The New York Hawks.
They lost the Cookies, defending champs. They have... Joe Pereira has a fucking roster.
Yeah, this is a team that has about 35 kids
on
it. Yeah.
I told them they got to make 4 games.
Yeah, oh, bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, in their first game, they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in double figures. 2 of them with 20. Chris Gonzalez with 20, and Joe with 23. Brian Haggerty 14, 3, and 10. Wow, this Joseph guy, he could ball. He could ball.
Oh, Joe Ango. Yeah, I coached
23
him.
and 24.
He was part of my third-year AAU team. Fun fact: him and Piccolino.
Wow, that is a great fun
And look,
fact.
what?
Wow, look at those stat lines.
Oh, and they're lighting it. They're the 2 best players on the team.
Wow, Piccolino 17 and 5.
Yeah.
And Joe 23 and 24.
Yeah.
Not going to say maybe the coaching had something to do with it.
You know, pat me on the back a little bit.
Maybe,
I had 2 stars, and I let them do what they want. Now they're making it happen in Leewood. Who would have known?
Maybe the coaching did have something to do with it.
I'm not. My other 28 players aren't in the league, so thank God. You know, we're looking at this outlier. You know what I mean?
That's all it takes.
It is what it is.
You know, a couple good ones to your name, and that's all. That's
so,
all
Joe,
that
what have
matters.
you seen? Because you've been in a lot of action, a lot more than Rowan. What do you think out there?
Okay, in terms of the B division, Big Baller Brand.
Yo, they're tough.
They're going to be a tough team. Andre Pope, stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never.
Honestly, we should sit down as a captain, like as a group, and it should be illegal for Pope to play in the B.
Yeah. I think we should start a petition, get him kicked out of the B. If he wants to play, he can play in the A.
Move him. No, we moved the team to A.
Or the whole team goes to A. I mean, he makes everything look so easy, and it's so frustrating because no matter how many shots I would ever take at the gym, I will never be able to be a quarter, maybe even 1% as good as Pope.
Yeah.
And, like, dude, he just dribbles effortlessly.
That's a hard word.
That is a hard word. He's just so good. Spot up from 3, shoots from 3. He does everything. What doesn't he do, right? Seriously, what doesn't he do? He tells his teammates where to be on a consistent basis. He's just all around just such a great player.
Yeah.
But I think that team's going to be big problem for the B division. I'm telling you, the B division has a ton of great guards.
Dude, I was talking to Nick Cedar last night. We were chatting. I was giving him a scouting report on Minkia.
Okay.
Fuck Minkia. And I was telling him, like, B is so open this year because he asked how many playoff teams, told him 14. You know, it's like NCAA style. And, you know, give the top 2 teams bye. But, dude, it's going to be a shit show.
Dude.
Playoffs can be so much fun.
I mean, look at this. If we go through each team, right? Like, so no nonsense. Who's their guard? Brandon?
Brandon's good,
Okay,
man.
Palin, Frail. You got the Weasel, Chris Gillen. Shooters, you got...
I'm sorry. Go to the Facebook real quick.
The Facebook. Okay, we're on the Facebook page.
Now go up.
I'm scrolling up,
Yeah.
boys.
This is good. I'm so glad you said his name.
You're all right.
I'll go down.
Did
Yeah,
you
dude.
just throw
I
up?
think I'm dying. Right here. All right, there. Go up. Read Nick Mustus's comment.
Okay, so Nick from the Old Timers.
Give him a like, because I love Nick.
You know what? I'm
give
gonna
him
give
a
him
like.
a like. Actually, can
give
I
him
give
a
him
heart? Yeah, give him a heart. Dude.
How do
He
I
deserves
do this?
it. Yeah, I think if you hit like the interaction, it'll pop up. Fuck it, just give him the like. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Good.
Give him the heart. All right, so Nick went on Facebook after their loss. Now, Nick is one of the captains of Old Timers. Went after their loss to Palin Frail. For anyone who missed the games tonight, here's what you need to know. Team Transform nearly blew a 20-point lead. Apparently, once Nico is a non-factor, they're just not that good. Old Timers tried hard to score, but points don't come easy, especially when Schilling gets tossed. Tossed, mind you, in the first half. But, nevertheless, Portilla and Hogan fouled out, and starting point guard didn't make the game. Nonetheless, Palin Frail gets the win in overtime. As for Team Dirt, yada, yada, yada. Congrats to Minkia and Palin Frail. Solid wins from you guys. So this comment, which to me, no ill will whatsoever, ends up resulting in like a third grade Twitter Facebook
Yeah, dude. Oh, dude, it was
fight
insane.
where Nico jumps in and says, "Be careful with your words." Like, he stated a fact. When Nico left the game, Pale and Frail is not the same team. Like, that's a fact.
No, but what I like, look at the end.
He congratulated them.
Solid win for
wins.
you guys tonight.
He
Congrats.
didn't say you guys suck. I
Yeah.
hate you. Like, there was no ill will to those comments, which I'm perfectly fine with it. He literally said what happened. There was nothing wrong with it. But then we get people commenting, "I care about your feelings," and venting a little. I mean, get lost. Get lost.
Dude, this is why they're the most hated team in the league.
There was absolutely no reason to even. First of all, Nico shouldn't even have commented on it.
Yeah,
Just
you got
leave it
thrown
alone.
out.
You got thrown out. You deserve to get thrown out. You acted like a baby on the court. All right? You deserve to get thrown out. And he said nothing bad about you. That's like him saying Team Dirt can't win without RJ. He's a non-factor. Like, if RJ's not on the court,
We're
Team
probably
Dirt-
going 1-9.
Team
Maybe.
Team
Maybe
Dirt
get one
doesn't
win.
win. If Nico isn't on the court, there's a good chance Pale and Frail loses.
Yeah, you're
It's
right.
a fact.
Yeah.
There's that is a fact. Like, I don't understand why people's emotions are getting hurt here with these comments. But kudos to Nick and the old timers.
So you go down. This is the only thing I disagree with. Right here. Read that.
Okay, so Chris goes on to say, "All love, bro, but I always tell Sil that Leewood does a good job of keeping all the smack talk on the court and not in the Facebook chat. You should try it." I mean, again, Nick didn't say he hates you or your team and you're garbage. I don't consider this smack talk. It's part of the league.
See, my thing is, I'm a little different. I think it's almost like the kidding around shit talk should be in this group.
Rather than on the court or both?
Because then, I mean, you would go both, because either way, but I feel like you can't pick one side and be like, "Oh, I don't think it deserves to be in the group, but it's okay on the court."
Okay.
Like, who you know what I mean?
And
or it's the other way.
And I genuinely don't think, no matter what's said, whether it's on the court or in this group, that anyone is truly ever offended.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, there's always handshakes at the end of the game.
Correct.
There are always laughs on the court and off the court. So despite what's said, whether it be on the court or off the court, I think everyone just needs to take a deep breath and have fun. Enough of the little stuff.
Dude, we got our first caller.
Okay,
finally.
so we thought it would be Fangus, but Fangus is not on lunch break yet. So we're going to go with Big Al, who him and James Warner, they're about to go head to head.
I know.
So
$200 on the game.
That's a lot of Scott-all. When we
Maybe
come
he'll
back,
talk about it.
When we come back,
we're going to bring up. I want to bring up, like, we got to get, like, a Las Vegas Leewood.
Ooh.
Get refs involved. We'll make it real corrupt.
I don't know if we want to do that.
I'm kidding, but the old timers brought it up.
All right, coming up next, Alex from the Knights. To the hotline we go for the first time this season. Joe D here with Silvio, and we are joined by the captain of the Knights, Alex. Alex, how are you?
Doing very well, guys. How are you?
Al, what's going on, man? Happy New Year. Are you ready for this matchup?
The whole team is ready. There's a lot behind this game, and I want to tell you guys about it.
Yeah, actually, let's go behind the scenes. Fuck what's going to be on the court. I want to know, like, we got some prop bets. We got a lot of shit talking. I want to hear it from firsthand. One of my favorite Knights, Alex Angelori. Let it go. Let's hear it.
Well, this is the first bet. We're at Mickey's one night, as all good stories start. I'm a little under the influence this time. And,
Nah, no way. I don't believe it.
One of the members of Grimace was like, "Oh, put $20 in the game." I said, "Oh, no, make it 50." And then another one was like, "Make it 50." And I was like, "Bet." And then Werner comes in, he's like, "Make it 100." So
I love Werner.
I got 200 right on this game, and then my brother decided, "Oh, okay, we're gonna bring a ringer," and he's bringing his friend, who's a pretty good ball player. So it's gonna be an interesting game.
Jeez, good luck. Wait, so your brother's on the other team?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
Appleman.
Wait, so you're going against your brother?
Yeah, he's actually going to be guarding me. He told me he's going to guard me full court the entire 40 minutes, and I said that's pretty dumb because I don't even bring the ball up. So.
What's it been like at the dinner table with this matchup coming up between you and your brother?
almost every conversation starts with, "Are you ready for Sunday?"
Dude, I love it.
And then the chirping goes back and forth. My mom's pretty sick of it. We're trying to get her to go to the game.
Is your mom coming to the game?
We're trying to see which of the Suns she wants to win.
Oh, yeah, that's important, honestly.
Who do you think she wants to win?
I say Alex.
Probably my brother.
Wait, so Alex, are you like, I don't mean this in a bad way. I'm not comparing you to him, but like, so Mason is, I got to take this call real quick. The AD's calling me.
Oh, yeah. All right. That's an important call. So you would think, so you're thinking that your mom would actually root for your brother instead of you?
Yeah. I'm not really a likable personality, if you know what I mean. My brother's just got more of that youthfulness and
that charm.
Yeah, that charm. Like my brother has a charm, and like when I get on the court, like I get pretty nasty and I'm pretty chippy, and it's not enjoyable to watch. Where my brother's just kind of like loose.
All right, yeah. I respect that. I don't want to get deep. I don't want to dive deep into the family ties here. I don't want to break a family apart over Leewood basketball.
No, it's not. It's not going to be broken apart. It's bad enough he's a Laker fan and I have to deal with the Lonzo Ball propaganda every day.
Oh yeah, that sounds pretty miserable.
It is, yeah.
But what do you other than like going up against your brother and the cash that's on the line here? I mean, what are you looking forward to the most with this matchup?
I'm looking forward to the chippiness. I mean, a lot of us know each other. We all play basketball on Thursday nights together. Werner picked up a couple of my friends, and they're gonna be playing for him. And there's gonna be a lot of talking going back and forth. Especially with the money that we all got.
Wait.
And yeah, where there's a couple. The problem with the Knights is we've had a couple injury problems. So we have a pretty long list, and it's contributed to the kind of disappointing season we've had.
Are those injuries going to affect the outcome on Sunday? Will those guys be on the court?
We might not cover, if the line was like 20, which it should be, but I don't think it'll affect the end result.
So you said Warner took some friends of yours to put on his team. Like, are you still boys with them? Like, that's disrespectful.
Yeah, I mean, we go out and, we don't talk about Leewood, and then when it comes to the court, we kind of just keep it on there. We've pretty much circled this matchup, and, when we bring up Leewood, the trash talking gets pretty serious and pretty personal. So
who's the X factor for this game for the Knights?
I would say it's going to be the Italian Stallions.
Oh,
the
Italian Stallion.
They have a pretty big defensive matchup coming up with my brother's friend.
What's your brother's friend's name?
His name is Marco. He went to Salesian.
Yep.
Al?
Hello?
Yeah, right here. So
right. I thought you died on us.
Oh no, I just heard sirens and shit.
Yeah, actually, the police are here. We gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta go. Oh shit.
Actually?
Yeah,
no, we're kidding. Gotcha.
But,
that might have been me. I don't know. Dude, no, it's him. Are you good?
You good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, no, he's a kid from Salesian. He's a really fast guard. It's like an undersized Westbrook, and the dude can score. He's a really good player.
Is he a permanent guy for Warner?
No, he goes to Sacred Heart. So my brother very literally brought him in for 3 games, especially this one.
That's kind of bullshit.
That's whack.
Yeah,
you know what?
Look,
we may have to investigate this.
Yeah, we're going to investigate. This is kind of bullshit right now.
I mean, look, when the stakes are this high, and I mean the team's peak so far is losing by 50 shooters.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I kind of don't mind it.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. Is one player going to make? Let's be honest. All right, Joe. This is my. I agree with you. I think it's bullshit. But my argument is, we have RJ on our team, and we still lost to Minky by 25.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. But if this one player beats the Knights single-handedly,
it would suck.
Yeah.
But the Knights, is Seamus playing with you guys?
You're gonna have to ask Coach that one. I don't know his.
Jeez, oh man.
I don't know.
Right
there,
yeah. That's a big difference.
I know. I'm questionable. Flu-like symptoms. Chris Hayduck's questionable.
Dude, take some ginger and call it a day. Get your ass on the court. You have $200 on this game. You got to be out there.
Yeah, if you don't show up to a game that you have money on, I mean, you lose all credibility. You're talking.
No, I'll be there.
All right, good.
Chris
Don't shake our
Hayduck's
hands.
questionable with knee injury. Jamie's questionable with a hand injury.
Jesus.
And we have a player, Marco Taramina, who's out with a torn ACL.
Ooh. When did he tear it?
What?
When did he tear it?
Say it one more time. I can't hear.
When did he tear it?
When did he tear it?
His
Oh, when did he tear it? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
I think last week, honestly. He was supposed to show up to the game last week, and he didn't, and I heard he was hurt. And then I just found out yesterday from Coach that he tore his ACL.
Damn, it sucks.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Alex.
So,
Joe, you have
no, it's fine.
any other question for?
No, Al. Listen, rest up, get better, and best of luck. All right.
Of course.
Alex,
guys
see you
on
Sunday. Let's get it, baby.
We'll see you.
Yep, I'm ready.
All right. Well, that was Alex. A little technical difficulties.
Yeah,
there. I don't know. He had the sirens coming in, and I'm pretty sure it was his phone line though, because it was pretty
No, we're
cruddy.
We're great.
I think we are. Is Fangas ready?
He's ready.
All right. So we're gonna go right to the next.
We always
guest.
got to get Fangas.
Yeah,
It's-
I mean Fangas.
actually, let's be honest. We do the podcast around Fangas.
Yeah, seriously. He's a loyal guest.
Yeah. Better than Panio.
Way better than Tony. I just hope that this year maybe we could get a little bit more out of Fangs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to really dig a little deeper to get some answers out of Fangs. You gonna want to keep talking while I dial him up or no?
Oh, we could do that, right?
We can. We could just keep
Dude,
rolling.
fuck it. Do it. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, man. Yeah, no, so that my AD called me. And, yeah, everything's... So, kid, dude, I almost had a first kid quit on me.
Why?
Hey, he wasn't playing enough. So, he was a starting point guard last year. And I saw something else in this other kid. And I,
You benched him,
Not that I benched him. He's like my second, third guy off the bench.
and the kid's not happy with.
He
his
wasn't
role?
happy. I mean, also, I kind of, reaming into him a little bit, But trying to get him better.
Be better.
So-
hey, Fangas, you ready to rock, buddy? We're live right now. We're talking still. All right. We'll get you going.
Glad we got Tom on. This is how you start a Friday, Joe. Leewood podcast. You get Pinto on the line. Got 2 high school games later on. Who's got it better than us?
Nobody.
No one.
Fangas,
Tom, how are you?
I'm good, guys. How are you today?
Good.
Fangas, how's work?
Works great. 2 periods down, 1 more to go from 1 to 2:15. Call it a day.
That's what I like to hear, Fangas. Where you in the closet right now?
Dude, you got a nice 2 periods down, 1 to go. What is it, like a short?
I teach 3 periods a day.
Hey, Fangas, nobody better than you.
No one's got it better than you, Tom. Fuck, I was just talking about me and Dirt had it the best. No one has it better than you. That's awesome.
Not too bad, right?
So, let's talk about. Oh, dude, I feel bad. So, Dirt's going to the bathroom, but he's limping around. He just put himself on the injury report on Dirt Bayless account probably, and he's questionable for the game. But Tom, let's talk about how it's going in LF Laker in the organization within the team. I mean, I think the energy should still be high, even though you guys are 0-2. But you guys are clearly better than what you were last year. I mean, I didn't see your first game because I was coming from a varsity game.
You really didn't miss much.
Yeah, but your I actually thought you guys played well the other day, and I think if Nards didn't get hurt, I think you still pull it out. Not to say that your bench can't do it, but just the energy and the consistency with Nardina on the floor, you guys are really tough on the offensive end. And I think it took a little bit of blow. It took energy out of the stadium or the court, whatever we want to call it. But I'm telling you, you guys are starting to play really good as a team. Naps was unbelievable. Career high 16 in the second half. Mm-hmm. And you're getting other guys scoring around you, which I think is going to be I think this team is better than what you had last year with the same guys. Chemistry's building.
Yeah, and after the first game, we played so poorly that game. We set the game of basketball back about 20 years with that game, and especially on the offensive side of the ball. And we got stats back, and that's going to help.
Yeah.
When he's in our starting lineup, we're going to score more. But considering, anybody could look at it, it's not a secret. Shooters was a more talented team than us. And I thought that we played well. I thought we did a lot of good things. We were down by 6 with a minute, and we tied it. Most times when you're in that situation, you don't end up tying the game. And we did. We went to double overtime. Nardini got hurt, was out of the game. O'Toole and I played with 4 fouls from regulation on, I think, and we still lasted that long. So, again, it's about the result. You want to get the win, and you don't want to be 0-2, but I thought that we played well enough to win in our last game, and it was a really good basketball game. They're a really good team, too, and they were able to come out with the win. But it's not for lack of effort with our team. We're not getting embarrassed off the court. We're pretty much in every game that we played, and I like the effort. I love playing with these guys. It's a great bunch to be around after a loss when we all talk about it. Nobody points fingers. Everyone's on the same page, and you just got to keep at it. And we got another really good test on Sunday.
Fangas, what would you say you guys need to improve on overall? Again, a slow start, but nothing really to be worried about just yet. But how does this team take that next step?
Well, I think that one thing, and I've said this before, and it's kind of a actions speak louder than words kind of thing, but we always have to make sure that we're constantly moving the ball on offense and not staying still. And I can come on here and say that till I'm blue in the face, but we just have to make a conscious effort to do it. And we did it a lot better last game than we did in our first game, because we just don't have the talent level of players to just go on one-on-one and just to get baskets. That's not how our team is going to win. So I think if we stick to that every possession down, we'll be okay. And I think push the pace a little bit more. We kind of played really slow against the old-timers, and we were like, let's change it up. Let's try to speed it up a little bit. And we did that, and we got some buckets in transition against a quick and fast team, too. So I like the game 1 to game 2 adjustments that we made. But, it's just I didn't want to nitpick too much from the second game. The first game, that tape needs to be burned. We never need to look at that game again. But, if I had game tape and looked at the second game, I thought we played really well. I thought we battled. Really good team. And but getting back to what you said before, just make sure that our offensive spacing is really good and that, we don't hold the ball for too long. And when we can, to push the pace because, we're not the greatest half-court offense that, the game of basketball has ever seen.
Now, you mentioned that Nardini got hurt. What's the latest with him?
He's going to be questionable for Sunday. My guess is he is going to play. Just a couple stitches in the upper lip. He's fine. I talked to him this week. So he listed himself as questionable, but if I was a betting man, my guess is that he's going to suit up for Sunday.
Yeah, there's a lot of betting men in this league, so I'm sure people will take those odds. Now, Tom, a little away from Lakerland, and I want to talk about sorry, I just looked at my phone. I got off track. Jack Daly and this TMT drama from Dirt Bayless account. What's going on there?
Look, I don't know anything about it. That's in the A division, so I don't even really, obviously I read the box scores, I read what you guys post about the A division, but I'm just really concerned about the teams that I'm playing in B.
So you have no ties with Jack anymore?
Because I saw he liked one of your picks, he went through the whole album, liked it. Dirt Bayless tweeted that he spoke to him and there's some regret that he left, didn't play with you guys and went to go play with TMT. And, that must feel pretty good. Probably arguably one of the best players going to play with a powerhouse and realize he regretted his decision.
No, I wouldn't say that. I've cut ties with playing with Jack for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I love playing with Jack. He's an unbelievable player. But at least when I'm, in charge of a team, captain of a team, we're just going to work in season to in season. So I can't tell you what's going to happen in the summer. I have no idea. All I'm worried about is the next game in front of me, the season in front of me. So if the opportunity presents itself in the future to play with Jack again, I would relish that opportunity because he is one of the best, and it's great playing with him. I played with him probably 3, 4, 5 seasons with the Fever, so we'll see when that happens in the future. But as of now, this season, just worried about the Lakers, just worried about getting our first win because we need one.
So, Tom, I got one more question for you, then we'll let you go on this Sleeky Friday. B division. I mean, from top to bottom, I think this might be the best B division we've ever had, talent-wise, but I think it's so wide open that you could, out of the 20 teams, I think 15 of them could really make a push in the playoffs. I mean, what do you think of that? And how does your team feel expectations on for the season?
Oh, I think it's great. The league is great. It's getting better and better. You're pretty much in for a good game probably 9 out of 10 times when you step on the court. I mean, there are a lot of good teams in this league, a lot of good talent in this league, and our team's goal is to just make the playoffs. Obviously, we don't want to start out with our backs against the wall just like we did last season, 0-4, and now we're 0-2. So we got to pick it up, but we just want to make the playoffs, and we just want to get in because then it's just one game. It's not a 7-game series. It's just one game, and anything can happen in one game. It's kind of the old Herb Brooks thing. If you play them 10 times, they could beat you 9, but you just have to beat them once. So we
Tom, I love that.
We just want to get in and see what happens. We won our first playoff game last year, and as a 9 seed, we were the last team to get in. We won our first playoff game, and then we had a real good start against Mason's team, and then just fell apart after that. But we just want to get in and roll the dice and just see what happens.
Tom, love it. Thank you so much. Sorry, we're having a little technical difficulty over here. I don't know if you heard us throughout, but
yeah, I heard something in the back of my ear.
But we're glad to hear that we could hear you, and that's what it matters most. Tom, thank you so much. We'll see you Sunday. We'll be rooting for you on Sunday, and go LF Lakers.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Have a good day.
Yep.
Fang is one of the best.
I love him.
Honestly, one of the best. He's always welcome on this podcast because, who else in the league is going to come on this podcast and give a Herb Brooks saying? Seriously.
Dude, we got to Herb Brooks the shit out of this. And we got to give a one thing before we wrap this up. Tim McCauley, shout out. This kid took over, gets it to overtime. Joe, I needed this. I haven't had it for like 5 weeks. Celebration. Celebrate Tim McCauley. Celebrate.
Wow.
Dude, we gotta
needed that.
You know what we gotta do? Dude, I got a great idea.
What do you got?
We gotta tell him. So, I'm a big Cool Gang guy.
Cool Gang, okay.
That's the artist for Celebration.
Yes.
They have a couple good songs. We got to get T-shirts. Have, like, the Cool Gang, but Tim McCauley, Bobby Souls, Tyler Mason, Jerry.
Wow. That would be a power move. I think they'd all buy that shirt.
Dude, I just want to buy one for myself.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Do you want one? I'll get one for you.
Absolutely.
All
I'd
right.
rock it.
Dude,
you think they'd be weirded out? You
No,
think they're weirded out at all?
Dude, no. I mean,
I think they're more weirded out by Mason because Mason stalks them.
Dude, I'm pretty sure if one of them dropped their pants, Mason would just get on his knees.
Oh, wow.
I love that. It's like us with, like, Dom Marina. But Dom Marina, I'm sorry, like, I love Dom, but, like, it's a little, like, he's getting a little too big for us.
He is.
That's what I mean. It's a little bit of a turnoff.
He's getting a little too big.
But you know who's not a turnoff? Sam Pakalaw.
Big
MCE, baby, number 4.
My man, Sam.
Yeah.
So,
Joe, pleasure, man. Thank you so
pleasure
much.
as always. Hey,
dude, feel better. I love you.
Dude, I love you.
I love you more.
All right. I love you. Make sure you guys come out to watch a lot of action on Sunday when we resume. Any suggestions, comments, leave them in the group. Text Sil or myself. Appreciate you all for listening. Stay safe. Have a great weekend.